Hi, it's your girl Renee, CEO of ABR Firm, the premier leadership development and brand management firm in Memphis, Tennessee with a global reach. Listen, today I said listen, and guess what? Today we're talking about listening. Yes, today, listening as a leader, listening as a coworker, listening, definitely listening as a leader, though. I think this is really important. One of the things that I've learned in my career is to pay more attention to what people are saying, what my team members are telling me, with my even across departments, like so that we can work better together and be more productive. I believe that's how you build high performing teams, is that you're listening and you're talking less and listening more. Talk less, listen more. That way, so here's the thing. My father he was not a talkative person, but when he spoke, people always listened. He always had something really heavy and cool to say that really was interesting or either transformative. And so listening shows confidence because it means you don't have to dominate the space. A lot of times leaders or the belief is that sometimes because you're in a leader role or a management role that you know more. Not the case. Not the case. As the leader, one thing that I always believed is that I had to hire smart people around me, people who were smarter than me, right? Because I love working with smart people. Like my issue, I take issue with incompetence. I have a low tolerance for incompetence, right? So I always believe in hiring very smart people who were willing to always continue to grow. And so I knew I didn't have to dominate the space. And saying that I need to hire more brilliant people or people just as smart as me or smarter than me was not a, there's no reason to be inferior is what I guess I'm trying to get that point across. Like, hire people that cause you to want to grow. Surround yourself with as a leader, surround yourself with other leaders and build your team with very smart people and listen to them, listen to their ideas, right? So here's two things that you can do though in terms of listening, even in a meeting or whatever, or one-on-one with a person. If you're a leader and you're giving an evaluation or you're communicating new tasks or functions or changes within your team or within the company, and you have to do that, and they want to give you some feedback, you ask, are there any questions? When they talk to you, when you are listening to them, make sure you nod to acknowledge what they are saying and repeat maybe key phrases or repeat what you hear them saying so that you get clear understanding. So when someone says, I'm frustrated with this process, I've had that happen. I've had team members say, I'm frustrated, and my response clearly is, I really hear you and I completely understand. How can I support you? I think that is one of the best questions to give to an employee, to one of your members of your team, even to a peer, right? To say, I want to support you. How best can I support you in this, right? It's not dictating. It's how can I support you? One thing I learned from one of my mentors was he would say, if you shared something with him, he would say, I'll pay attention to that. Like if you tell him something that maybe you needed from him, or a better way of communicating, because understand this happens all the time. A lot of times we don't like to say that we have a communication problem on our team or in our company. Trust me, it exists, but it can get better. You can improve the communication. And one thing he would always say, I'll pay attention to that. And then I started saying that to team members, I'll pay attention to that, because I want to be the best leader I can be. I want to make sure the communication is clear, because when we can be on one page, there's something about when people can have disagreements, but it's so beautiful when they can work together. You don't have to like people, right? You don't have to just like being so in love with people, but you can, with respect, right? You can show respect and you can move forward as a really positive unit. unify, be one team. And you can do that when you as a leader, or you as a manager, or you as a supervisor, or you as team lead, um, when you talk less and listen more, right? That's one lesson I've definitely learned in communication and in leadership, is to talk less. Now it seems like I've been talking a long time right now, so I am going to go. But what I want to invite you to do is to click on the link below, or below, above or below, for our virtual training. We offer a communication class called the Confident Communicator. It's virtual. We offer it every Tuesday and Thursday. We have a 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. session and a 1 to 4 p.m. Session. So join us on a Tuesday or Thursday. Invest in yourself. Ask look, if you got professional dollars in your budget, send your people. Yes, let's improve some communication so that we can have the best team possible. Because you know what? You can always reach for better. So improve the communication skills among you and your team and in your company. Until next time, y'all reach for better.